This is Dr. Dave from Quantum Techniques, the most effective and comprehensive energy medicine practice on the planet. And I'd like to talk today about a new tip that I picked up dealing with mental clarity, brain fog, anything that impacts. A lot of my clients are getting older, so they're worried about dementia. Any of the things that deal with mental effectiveness. And I came across an article recently by Dr. Marco Ruggiero, in which he outlines that there is a microbiome in the brain, as well as the gut, the nose, the skin, the vaginal and penile areas. So I'd never heard discussion of a microbiome for the brain before, but he says that only mammals have positive microbes in the brain. Obviously, everyone could have an infection, but only have microbes that contribute to the effectiveness of the brain. And in fact, those microbes influence how neurons interconnect. And they are not able to connect as complexly if those microbes are not present. So the question then is, how do you affect the microbiome of the brain? Because there is a blood-brain barrier which will keep out certain things, and you have the immune system that is happy to keep microbes in the gut, but if it passes out of the gut, all of a sudden this is a foreign invader and the immune system tries to eliminate it. So what he found is that he found that the microbes that are positive in the brain are pretty much the same microbes that we find in the gut. But just taking a probiotic doesn't have any impact because those microbes can't reach the brain. Instead, what he found is that macrophages, part of the immune system, a part that normally gobbles up and gets rid of those things that the immune system is trying to protect us from, they also will gobble up those microbes. The macrophages can pass through the blood-brain barrier, and because they're part of the immune system, get past the immune system, and then deposit those microbes in the brain. So what Dr. Ruggiero was suggesting is when you take a probiotic, also take something to stimulate the immune system, to stimulate the creation of macrophages, which will then take some of those microbes from the gut to the brain to increase the complexity and the ability of the brain to function. He suggests colostrum as the ideal substance to take with your probiotic. Newborns feed on colostrum first before they feed on mother's milk, and the whole point of the colostrum is not to feed the baby. The colostrum stimulates and kickstarts the immune system. It has the same impact on you today. So adding some colostrum to your probiotic is one approach. Colostrum is generally an animal product, so if that's an issue for you, it's chondroitin sulfate that has that impact, and you can add that supplement to, say, fruit juice and have somewhat the same effect. So I invite you to try this. Give me some feedback. I've been doing it for a while, and I can see some results, but this is something fairly gradual and hard to measure. And I welcome feedback from others as they try it to see if they can tell a difference. So with that as the tip for today, I wish you good health. Thank you.